Hello, family. It's your guy Huff, and I hope all is well. I'm not going to keep you too long today, family. Family, how am I doing? I'm pretty fair for a square. How do I feel? With my hands like everybody else. Family, I feel that I owe it to you to come and speak with you one on one every once in a while. I got plenty of room in the lab. Just pull up a seat, make yourselves at home, family. Family, we're going to talk about all the different preferences we have in our devices. We're going to put preference versus budget. Now, if you're just an avid streamer and you just want to stream, family, add a few applications, by all means stick with a budget device, and those budget devices would be the on 4K series boxes. You had the $20 box, and now you have the new 4K Plus that has arrived. It's a $30 box. It's not quite in all the stores yet, but it will be there. And you have the 4K Pro. Now, these are somewhat budget devices, but they have premium performances if you just want to do just regular streaming. That would be enough. It is a budget device. But if you have more expectations, you would not receive that out of a budget device. Like the $20 on does not have Ethernet. It does not have a USB. The $30 one, I do believe it does have one USB. And does it have Ethernet? No, I'm not sure. I don't think it has Ethernet um, either. Now you have the on 4K Pro. It does have the Ethernet. It does have two USB. You have the 2.0, you have the 3.0, but the Ethernet is not gigabit capable. But I have one that does perform as a premium device when it comes to simple streaming, in my opinion. Now let's go to preference on those boxes. Now, when I say preference, it's on every individual has a different preference, family. It just is what it is. Now, when it comes to me in our households, there are only certain devices that are going to make the cut. Now, me personally, I would not run a $20 on 4K in my household. I would not run the new one that was coming out. I will be purchasing one, of course, and I'll be testing it out. It would not be ran in the Huffman household, though. With the on 4K Pro, yes, absolutely. It's currently running in a couple rooms right now. That is a device that will make the cut because of preference. I'm not saying one is better than the other, but my preference that makes the cut in the Huffman household would be the on 4K Pro. Let me give you another example. If you're talking about the Amazon streaming devices, I don't have any Amazon sticks running in my household. But do I have the Cube? Yes, I had the third generation Cube because parts of my home is ran off of the Amazon ecosystem. So it does make the cut. So you have budget versus preference. It's not about being bougie or anything, it's your preference. And when it comes to preference, that should be your decision. Now, family, if you watch some other videos, I refer to this box as the grown and sexy box. Family, I'm really digging this box right now. I have it on currently running in my household. It meets all the requirements that I would want in a streaming device. And it does make the Huffman household cut. Yes, it makes the cut. And the prices are within reason. It's not a budget device, but it's not out of the realm, family. Let's get started. And family, I'm just gonna say it like this. The box is hot. 4K Ultra HD, Android 11, Wi-Fi 6, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and that's DDR4 RAM we're talking about. Dual TTR dual band Wi-Fi, and that's Wi-Fi 6. 64 gigabytes of storage, a quad 4 CPU, a USB Type C power connection, optical out. It has a USB 3.0 and a 2.0 as well, and gigabit LAN Ethernet. Right here, family, is showing the 3.0 and the 2.0 USB and the SD card slot as well. This is what's in the box. It comes with two AA battery. That's gonna allow you longer life of your remote, family. And you have your remote control, you have your streaming device, and you have your Type C connection. And it does come with a HDMI cable. And family, the pictures does not do it any justice. This black is just really, really a glossy black, and the gold is like it's a darker gold. And family, this remote, the voice assistant, it's backlit, and just the feel of it all is just a nice remote. It's pretty hefty, but it's not heavy. And that backlit comes in real handy, and all the functions on here perform very well. And I'm going to show you a few of those functions. See, with the Type C power connection, that adds versatility where you can add other connections if you choose. So you do have the two USB ports. And if you look right here, you have on the side there, if you can see, it has a dedicated on and off power button right there. And I probably forgot to mention the AV out as well, right beside the gigabit Ethernet. This is a more like closer depiction of how the box actually looks in person, but not quite. But this picture does look better than the others. See, it looks a bit diluted on this picture, which is the rear of the box right there. And family, at 150 is not bad. And family, Buzz is always selling their devices. If you look at their live feed, they're offline right now. They are continuously selling devices. If you look at this box right now, family, it is sold out right now. I've been told that it will return. Oh, there goes my mascot, Kong, sounding off right when I do my videos. I always can count on him for that. Can't stop him. It's nighttime. He's on his job. Definitely right now, this is probably in my top three favorite devices. Family, this is the homepage of the Buzz TV 5. Just take a look at this nice, clean user interface. Just go to the plus sign and add to your bottom row right here. This is your easy access row. And you can go to all applications as well. Now these applications in particular, family, the app installer, the app toy TV, the Buzz TV OTA, the Chrome, the Disney, the Google Play, the Team Viewer, the YouTube, and the VLC. Family, these applications came on the device by default. I didn't install them. I did install the rest. And the voice control works very well. Homepage. Open YouTube. Open Disney. Homepage. You notice I didn't have to mention that name. Let's go to settings. Let's go down here to storage. Family, the device came with 64 gigabytes of storage. It has a total of 56 gigabytes of storage left. And that's with those applications that came on here by default and the few that I added as well. That is pretty good amount that is still left that you have for storage. That tells you that the Buzz TV 5 is not a system hog. It doesn't have all the fluff. That's just going to make your device perform that much better, especially with that DDR4 gigabytes of RAM. And family, whichever brand that I'm using in these devices, I just prefer the upper tier of the devices, and that would be the ones that provide you with the Ethernet connection. Now the on 4K, I wish it did have the gigabit Ethernet, but that's easily solved. by getting a 3.0 adapter, gigabit adapter, and you would have um, gigabit capabilities. Now, family, your box is only going to be as good as your network and your router. Um, we have Wi Fi 5, 6, and 7. I did advance to 6. Now I am currently at Wi Fi 7. I think just having the best equipment is going to give you the best performance of your devices. And if you don't have an up to par network, you really can't judge the full capabilities and performance of a device. With that said, let's just give mine a speed test right now. My families, you can see I'm probably what 26 short of getting my full gigabit. Not bad, family. Like I said, your network is everything. If you don't have Wi-Fi 6 yet, at least go to 6. I'm running 7, and you see what's happening. And family, we're gonna go to the top row right here. If this box hasn't done enough already, there's more. Now I'm gonna click on live TV. Family, you know I can't show you too much right here because of YouTube guidelines and regulations. I'm gonna give that a click. And everything works as it should, and very well, I might add. Now let's give our VOD a click and see what's going on with that. And it also works as it should. And what you receive would depend on your provider, family. They all vary. Now let's give our TV series a click. And it also works as it should. Now let's check out our PVR, our program video recorder. Once you go to this page, family, you click those three bars that are menu. You just click that from your remote. You get this drop list right here. And see how the remote is already customized by default, family. The little red button for the live TV, the green for the VOD, and the yellow for the TV series, and the blue for the electronic programming. And they all work, family. Just one touch away. You don't even have to navigate your own device. You can just go straight to the remote. This remote has 52 functional keys. Let's just click on our PVR, our program video recorder. Now the PVR recordings, this where the recordings would accumulate the ones that you have already recorded. These would be your catch up recordings when you're recording your live programming. And family, this is the icing on the cake, and that is creating your recordings. So, family, it's just quite simple. You just sit there and choose the server that you're using and the start and stop time of your programming. You're going to have a start and an end time. Family, you can schedule for all month as long as you like. And you don't have to have the device on. If the device is off, you come back, you're going to have your recorded programming intact and ready to go, family. Now, it does have an internal of 54 gigabytes left. We are able to add external storage to the device so we can have plenty of storage for our recordings. And I'll probably show you that in another video, is how to add the storage and how to add your recordings. Like I said, family, if the box hasn't done enough already, then last but not least, we do have our electronic programming guide. And you see that it works as well as it should. Family, it all depends on the provider that you have, is what you would receive. Just a win-win with this box, family. And let me tell you, family, I did enjoy your company. I'm glad you came inside a spell. We had to do this more often. Family, I just wanted to, and I'm sorry for this squeaky ass chair, but man, it is comfortable. I'm just gonna put a little WD-40 on there. Family, I just wanted to make the clear difference between preference and options. Some of us just prefer certain things. In my kitchen, my wife and I, we prefer all Ninja products, even down to our vacuum cleaners. When it comes to my tools, I prefer DeWalt and Nikita. When it comes to my lawn mowers, I prefer Husqvarna. Hard to say, I think it's a Husqvarna. That's the mowers that I prefer. So it's not that we're not aware that there are other cheaper options. Like I said, options, but some people have certain preferences, and that's okay. You may fit in that category. You prefer certain devices. When I run a television in my house, I prefer um, the upper end to middle and Sony Bravia televisions. I'd rather have a lower end Sony um, Bravia than to have for instance, it's hard to say, a high end Hisense, because to me there is a high end Hisense as high as it can go, but it's not a high end television that would make the cut here. I've been running some Sony Bravias for years, and that's just what I prefer. It's just my preference. Nothing wrong with that. We all are different. Family, I am really interested in your choices and your preferences. I want to know why you make your choices in your home and why do you use them. I want to know if you use your budget devices inside your home or just use it for the hustle. Family, I'm not going to persuade you one way or another to choose one device over another. That's what I don't want to do on my channel is create a bandwagon where if I make a choice, everybody just rides what I say and condemn another device. I just find it irresponsible. I really want to know your true feelings and how you feel about a device because there is no wrong answer. It's your opinion. It's for me to influence my opinion over yours one way or the other to sway your opinion. I just find it irresponsible. Family, be good, be safe, and I'll be back at you with another one.